Today, we're talking about money. More specifically, how to win the money game. And what does that even mean? Well, that means becoming financially free. Hey, my name is Eker. Thanks so much for watching this video. Today, I'm gonna be talking about the 3 different elements at a high level, principle-based level, that are gonna help you become financially free. 3 things that you should be focusing on at a high level to know that you're on track for becoming financially free, okay? So today we're gonna be talking about all 3 of those things. The first thing that we wanna start with is the habit of what you do with your money. More specifically, managing your money. There is a big difference between how successful people manage their money versus unsuccessful people manage their money. Well, for one difference is they actually do it. They actually have a system for managing their money. Harv has this really simple, effective system, money management system called the JAR system. It's probably some of his most famous work that people use to actually become financially free. And why it's so amazing is because the jar symbol different like bank accounts and different positions, places for you to put your money in different areas. So when you're thinking about investing your money, you're not taking money out of your money to pay for your rent or your mortgage or your food. You're taking it out of an investing account. If you're thinking about going on vacation or you have presents to buy, you take it out of a savings account. If you are thinking about donating to charity, or even buying a book or an online program or some of the coaching programs that we offer, you have an account for that specifically. So nothing's all mucked up and mingled together, and it's easy for you to see and budget what you can do and what you can't do. One of the most important things is that successful people, when I'm talking about a stereotypical successful person with the mindsets, the habits that they have, they don't spend more than they earn. And the main thing there is that they understand that they have specific money attached to different places so that they don't go into massive debt if they can't handle it. So getting into that habit of managing your money is the first part to winning the money game. Now, we always get, well, I don't make any money, or well, I spend way more than I earn, or my debt is out of control. Totally understand, and these are very common things. Well, guess what? You still got to manage your money. With what? With $1 start with. Harv talks about this story with Michelle, who's his partner now actually, and she started with $1. Now she's a multi-millionaire. She just started with $1 using the system. So it's not about the amount of money, it's about the habit of you managing your money. Why is that important? Because once you know how to manage your money, when you start making more of it, you know how to grow it towards a financial freedom. And that's what we're after, right? Financial freedom, winning the money game. So it's important for us to first, again, have the habit of managing our money, and then we move on to the next element, which is making a bunch of money, right? If we want to become financially free quicker, we gotta increase the amount of income that we make, because what that does is that means that we can feed our jars, our money management system, to then put more money towards one of our favorite jars called the financial freedom jar, the financial freedom account. And so when we decide that, when we actually earn the amount of income that is going to help accelerate that path, well, guess what? We can put more money towards, again, the financial freedom account. So the second element you need to do is you need to put yourself in position to earn more income. Well, what if you're not in a position? Well, you need to reevaluate what your goals are and where you want to go, and you need to start working yourself up, bring your value up, solve a bigger problem for people, right? It's going to be very difficult for you to become financially free on $20 per hour. It's going to be very difficult for you to become financially free at making $50,000 a year unless your expenses are very minimal, right? So what we need to do is we need to look at, how do we increase our income? How do we put ourselves in position to make more money? Is this a career change? Is this up-leveling our skills? Is this starting a business? Whatever it is, we need to know that we need to increase our income, which is what we call our active income. Active income is simply income that we need to work to make money. So doing what I'm doing right now, this is part of my active income. I need to put the time and energy into this business for it to spit out money towards me, okay? I'm actively working towards it, all right? And so when we increase that active income, then that money starts, then we have the opportunity to get that money to go to the third element, which is working for us. And that's when we start to put our money into investments like passive income investments, which then we learn how to become financially free by having more passive income than our expenses. So the definition of financial freedom is really simple. Have more passive income than your expenses. Your passive income needs to exceed, it needs to be greater than the amount of expenses that you have. Whether that's just your lifestyle expenses, your necessity expenses, the normal stuff that you're doing, or whether that's being vacations and lavish stuff. Whatever your definition of financial freedom is, it can be at level 1 to level 10, whatever that is, that's what financial freedom means. So you're financially free when you have more passive income than expenses. It's not when you have a crap load of money coming in. That does not mean you're financially free. That means that you're possibly rich. That means that you've got money in the bank, but you got to make that money work for you. And that's the third element, is have that money start working for you. So when you have the habit of managing your money, and when you make more money on your active side and you use that money to make you money on a passive side, you have set the foundation and the structure for you to win the money game. Keep focusing on all three of those on an ongoing basis, and guess what? You will eventually become financially free. As long as you're managing your money, as long as you're increasing the amount of income that you're making, and as long as you make that money work for you on a passive income side. What did you think? What out of these three do you need to work on? Maybe it's all three. Most people, it's all three. Anyways, we have a completely free training with T. Harv Eker that's about to go live this week. It's called the Fastrack to Freedom. He's gonna go deeper into these three elements on the 8 specific principles that he's used to become financially free. You're gonna learn his story about how he made a bunch of money and how he didn't win the money game by winning that and making that bunch of money. He's gonna break a lot of myths. He's gonna share a lot of mistakes that people are making. And it's a completely free training that we'd love to invite you to. So if that's interesting to you, if that resonates with you, if financial freedom resonates with you, then click the button below this video and that will take you to the registration page. Pick a date and time that works best for you. And we'd love to see you on this training. Other than that, I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments below. Why don't you tell me what part of this, like 3 areas that you need the most improvement on, or the most work on, or the most focus on. It could be from habit of managing your money, to making more money, to putting your money work for you. Anyways, I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your attention. I appreciate your commitment to learning and grow. Let's win the money game, my friend. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.